doing a lot of wrong?
No, I don't think so. Most people seem to take the view, well, we buy the product, we pay for it, it's ours. It's a matter of only transferring it from, as it were, A to B inside Ireland as a whole. And I think the trouble only arises when the law comes along and interferes.
Well, isn't there sometimes, in cattle smuggling particularly, the aspect that you're maybe defrauding the British Exchequer out of a subsidy payment to which you're not entitled?
Well, there's that in it. I mean, I don't know how these people now justify that themselves. I mean, I can't speak for them there. I'm only thinking along as, say, things coming in like pigs and that, on which there's actually no subsidy at all.
Yeah. And doesn't this sometimes lead to all kinds of secondary trouble in that people get in trouble with the law, they get caught?
Oh, well, then the secondary trouble definitely would arise on the implication of, let us call it, the unjust law or whatever you like. I mean, whether these fellas are prepared to go maybe and try to work out of their trouble by testifying on oath and not telling the truth, the whole truth and everything.
Well, does that happen occasionally?
Well, very, very little of it.
They get caught once in a while, I suppose.
Oh, they do, definitely, yes.
Yeah. And doesn't that lead to all kinds of complications, like they have to go into court and swear all sorts of things?
Well, they do, yes. But they get pretty well used to that too, don't they?
The all last are the homebred. Well, see, they're all homebred.
Yeah.
One side of the border or the other side.
Yeah, but aren't they in trouble if they have to go into court and
Oh,
swear?
definitely they are. But the question is that homebred, do you see?
Yeah. Oh, and it depends on where home is.
Yes, where the home is.
Definitely they're out at home, like, they don't say where home was, you know.
Yeah. Well,
even John McKeever's laughing at that.
And don't they try to stay out of court for the...
Oh, definitely, yes.
Here
They would, yes. They'll take any sort of settlement usually before they go to court, you know.
Well, how do these settlements usually work out? Like,
well,
the sergeant came in here now and caught a whole lot of fellas.
Well, Sergeant, you'd sort of put up your case and try to argue that they weren't smuggled, you know, like. But if you see you're going to lose the battle with the sergeant, well, you'd say, well, Sergeant, what about having a settlement, like, charges so much, like, legally, you know, like, for the get their stuff back again, you know?
Yeah.
So the sergeant sometimes, well, he'll settle on a compromise fine, like, on the spot, you know?
Yeah.
So you take them with you and away you go.
And there's nothing on the books?
Oh, yes, the Customs Keeper Act, of course. Yeah. Oh, yes. Like, you know, they give you a wee bit of a running in now and again, there's jump on you, you know, like,
yeah.
Just according to, like, half times they really know who's at this one, but they don't put too tight on, like, you know.
Yeah.
They know they have to get a kind of a living anyway, you know.
Well, is it, do you think, morally right?
It's right, surely, when you can get a few pound out of it. But for them days are gone, you can get no money now.
Yeah, so it's right if you can make a few bob out of it, you think?
Make a few pound.
Yeah.
Legally it is against the law, you know, like, but I don't see any harm in it, honestly.
You don't see anything morally wrong
No,
with it?
definitely not, no.
And people generally, do they think it's morally all right to smuggle?
Ah, well, yeah, as long as you don't, but say in the case of loss and stock of that, as long as you don't perjure yourself, you know, like.
There's a lot of it anyway.
Yeah, well, what do you think yourself?
I don't really think it is.
It's against the law, of course, isn't it?
It's against the law of the government. I don't think it's against the law of the church.
You don't think it's against the law of the church?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Is there nothing wrong in that?
Oh, well, I wouldn't think there's much harm in it. Couldn't see much. It's buying and selling, and everybody's satisfied. I don't think there's any harm in it.
See, why you had your animal there to be sent for to draw your subsidy, and there couldn't be any fraud. If your animal wasn't deserving the subsidy, you wouldn't get it.
Yes.
Any man that can get away with it, I'd count him lucky. Good luck to him.
Would you count him a sound man?
A sound man.
And honest?
Well, you'd call him in between. You could just hardly... Well, I suppose he's honest enough if he gets away with his job.